Morning GoPro. Sunday, October the 10th, 11th, 2020, 8:04 AM. Just finished at Jets after we did the laundry. Good on a Sunday morning at Jets. 3 other guys. Lovely etiquette. Everyone kept to themselves. Everyone did the right thing. Well done. Legs feel awesome, GoPro, which is really interesting after yesterday's 30 kilometre. I'm expecting day 2 at DOMS tomorrow, but I really tried to do like the recovery food right yesterday. So I had a couple Lucozades, what else did I do? Lucozade, banana. Had like a microwave like barbecue brisket thing for the protein, but it was like high in fat, like good animal fats. And then I did 6 bread rolls, but I bought a thing of butter and literally like went through half a tub of butter, like covering the bread rolls in butter. I was like dunking that in with the brisket. And then had a lovely almond milk Ben & Jerry's ice cream at about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And a couple little protein things, like little protein cookie things. Yeah, so I basically loaded up with sugars and fats and carbs. And legs feel real good. And then even at the gym doing the weights, kind of felt like, yeah, heaps of energy and stuff. So I know what that is. But yeah, so the ice cream and the butter for the bread rolls and the brisket, something I hadn't actually done for a while. Like last week I did the bread rolls with like peanut butter and I had like tuna on the bread rolls. But this week, saw it at like Woolies, it's like, you know, microwave meals, barbecue brisket, a little bit of mashed potato and whatever. But yeah, that was really good with the buttered bread rolls. So that might be the go. So maybe you need obviously the carbs, like the bread rolls, but the fats, like in the butter, and then the sort of the meat, brisket, not like steak, that sort of tender meat sort of got into the muscles as well, I guess. Or it could all just be psychological. Who knows? But yeah, it's almost like the preparation, the run, and then the recovery. It's really the key. So the last couple of weeks I've really been doing that preparation food, like pasta, bread rolls, a couple of days before the big run. Big bread roll pasta thing Friday night before the run. Up and go bread roll, banana bar in the morning before the run. Then after the run, protein shake, banana, bread rolls, butter. Yeah. It still doesn't affect 2.5 hours in, 30 k's in, hitting the wall, just wave of fatigue hitting you. I don't know if you can train for that. But if everything else goes around that, we should be right. But yeah, so off to the uni now. I don't really feel like doing much to do. So I might just kind of finish off the chapter I'm on, which is I'm almost a chapter ahead. So I've got the data analysis, which is all the interview saw responses. What I can gather is just put in the information. Maybe I've just got too many responses. I might have to tidy it up a little bit. And the ethical thing, got that. And then I'm into the data, what's the word? Discussion? And that's the assignment. We could almost Almost pump that through this week. Don't know. Be interesting. And then yeah, spend a fair bit of time polishing up because I've got to change like the intro and stuff, like with the goals and stuff. But yeah, very interesting. Yeah, buddy. I have a shave and stuff today. I've got to find my shaving cream. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere. See you, bud. Morning, GoPro. Monday the 12th of October 2020. Probably 5:30 in the morning. Just did a lovely little meditation, yoga, stretch. Feel good, feel relaxed. So uni now for about 6 hours and then work for 8 hours. But we're into our discussion chapter, so we're starting that today. So we're going to break that down into the research questions and go boom, 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 1,000 words on each. Yeah, so I think this week could be the telling week, I think, GoPro. It could almost be somewhere in a first draft type thing by the end of this week, I think. Don't want to get ahead of myself, but still got a bunch of work to do, like a lazy 10,000 words, but I think I should be right with just sort of like ticking away at it. But yeah, that's where that is. Body feels okay. So the legs feel better than expected, but it's almost that sort of glute lower back type thing that's a bit stiff and stuff, but I don't know what that is. Might just be sleep, might be work. That's why I did like a big yoga now, just sort of stretching it out. But yeah. So I'll probably go for a run tomorrow, still trying to work out whether I'm gonna go footy club, 5k sprints, or go to the gym and do like a good sort of incline sort of thing. Probably work that out when I wake up in the morning. But yeah, kind of feel alright. Don't feel too heavy, don't feel light, just feel kind of good. Kind of feel like kind of half strongish a bit. Yeah, kind of feeling like I'm getting a bit more strength in the legs, which has to be a thing after doing 30k's every weekend for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Recovery, stretching, eating right. Yeah, I never got much else for you, man. It's always lovely down here. Sunrise should have looked pretty cool on the old time-lapsey. Yeah. Okay, buddy. Let's do it tomorrow. Morning, GoPro. Wednesday, October 13th, 2020. 7:18 a.m. Just did 5k's on the treadmill, 3% incline, level 10 kilometers per hour. Literally dripping in sweat. I'm still sort of recovering a little bit. But yeah, the gym was so packed. I am glad I was on the treadmill, not doing the weights. Bunch of idiots. October 13th. So today's supposed to be a day where shit goes down. The Knights Templar GoPro I read the other day. Today's the day they got sort of all rounded up. And a lot of other things have happened in history on October the 13th. So I wouldn't be surprised if at midnight tonight something crazy happens in the US. I don't know. Almost feel like I'm getting a bit run down. Like last night at work, I had like no energy, and then even then after the treadmill, I sort of started getting like a bit bit sort of runny nose and stuff. I'm like, this could be interesting. There we go. Got work this arvo and a couple days off, so see how I feel today and tomorrow. But I might even check into a hotel maybe Thursday or Friday and just just try and get sweet for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, because why make it easy? Why not get corona when you've got 2 weeks left of your uni? I don't think we're there yet, GoPro. Yeah, probably did first little section of the discussion yesterday. It's okay, it's a bit tricky though, because you kind of got to get all the... It's got to be very succinct and synthesized. All the information, and this relates to that, that relates to this. So I'm kind of in the motion at the moment of just sort of getting stuff down. And if I get it down, I've got, okay, that's the first draft, and then I can sort of tinker and change sections and stuff. I've just got to get it down, get down. So yeah, so yesterday what I wrote, 1,000 words, but it was a bit, I might have to mix it up a little bit. I'll probably go do another 3 of them, 1,000 words, 1,000 words, 1,000 words, 1,000 words, and then just tweak him a little bit. And then next week do the conclusion, and then we're kind of almost there. It's really hard at this point, GoPro, not to get ahead of yourself. Because my mind's already sort of wandering a bit, which I know is a bit silly. Got a lot of work still to do. But I think if we're ritualistic about it, and stick to this routine, uni, clock in, clock out, I think we should be right. I think I need some vegetables or something today, GoPro. How about we do that? I'm thinking avocado, tomato. Yeah, it could be me. Oh. I don't know, we might have corona, GoPro. We might have corona. Would it surprise you? Would it surprise me? Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's deal with that as well. Hey, GoPro. Wednesday, 14th October 2020, about 11:19 AM. Just leaving the uni. Gonna get something to eat. Did a good little weights at the gym this morning. Wasn't going to, I was going to do a yoga on the beach, but it was raining, so I was like, I'm not going to do yoga on the beach in the rain. So yeah, weights, and then just sort of pumped about 1,000 words of this stupid assignment, which I think I'm almost getting over, which is probably not the best, but yeah, I'm getting over it, GoPro. Getting over it. A couple weeks left, but we're almost there. So yeah, then I was just like stuffing around on Facebook, and one of some dude I was playing football with years and years ago, apparently he passed away over in Italy. So I was trying to work out the information on it, but I couldn't really get the news article and stuff. It was just like his brother's Facebook, oh yeah, condolences, all that sort of stuff. Which kind of sucks, because it's kind of like, oh, I haven't really thought about that guy for almost 20 years, and then you start thinking about him, you're like, oh yeah, that's right. Just one of those things, isn't it, GoPro? Yeah, so I think my head's not really in the right space to be doing at uni at the moment, so I'm going to get some eat and maybe just reflect. And yeah. Oh, am I going to get this green light, or am I going to have to wait for 10 minutes? No, it's an orange light, we'll wait for 10 minutes. Yeah. It's weird, GoPro, isn't it? Like, you sort of literally don't think of someone for 2003, 17 years, and then you see a Facebook post and you're like, oh, that sucks. It's weird, isn't it? Okay, GoPro, this is not really exciting at all. I'm gonna go and eat. I kind of feel like something healthy. I almost feel run down as well, so I think I might get like a smoothie or some green thing and a salad and yeah, maybe some snacky somethings to go and sit and chill out for a bit. Hey GoPro buddy. Thursday, 15th October 2020, about 5:30. I just did a really good run on the treadmill at Jets. Again, 3% incline, level 10, 5Ks. Just dripping, like literally dripping. Feels really good. I'm kind of like, had like a really big movement beforehand, and then now my tummy's a bit ugh. So I had like a pasta salad, some bread rolls, some protein bars and stuff yesterday, blueberries, banana. I don't know, something's just not sitting right. I think that pasta salad probably wasn't the best. Thanks for nothing, Woolworths. But yeah, good sleep, maybe 6:30 to maybe 2:30. So what's that? 8 hours. Yeah, kind of just been thinking about Rookie a fair bit. Like obviously yesterday, then sort of when the news broke, sort of was in the bulletin, it was on Facebook, Twitter, a couple of the websites. And then I was like on his Instagram checking it out and stuff. It's like I haven't thought about that kid he's 39, but when I knew him he would have been 21, 22, 23, 24. Just a young cool kid. Went through Bali and then yeah, gets hit by a train, probably on the piss being an idiot, in Italy at 3 in the morning. It's so weird, it's like I literally would not have seen him for 15 years. Haven't thought about him for that time, but then when you hear he's dead, you're like, oh, that sucks. But it kind of got me back in that sort of 2001, 2, 3 sort of memories of Southport and Bali and all that garbage. Very interesting time, because it's almost like that sort of time's like a formative time for you. And yeah, it's kind of like weird, like bringing up those old emotions and things. Yeah, I don't really know what that means, GoPro, but it's, you know, a bit of reflecting, a bit of mindfulness, a bit of like, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember, yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a good thing. It's like taking a bunch of vitamins first thing in the morning. It's got to be a good thing. It's interesting reflecting, GoPro. Very interesting reflecting. Because you know what anyone else says, I've obviously got my own memories of the kid. And he was a polarising character. Not everyone liked him. He basically got kicked out of Southport. At that time, obviously he might have changed. He probably would have changed. Everyone changes. But he was quite arrogant. Yeah. Quite a polarising character, this kid. But very, very charismatic. But yeah, whenever someone dies, they're always a saint. But not everyone liked him. It's always good to me. He always just give me free drinks and surfers. Because he'd always know the bartenders, or he'd always know the security guards, or he'd always know the function person. Yeah, he'd have you a table and 20 drinks in front of you for free. He's, yeah, definitely a character. Very interesting, GoPro, very interesting. I almost think in some ways, I almost weirdly looked up to him. I think some of the times when I was probably, what I felt was probably that sort of charismatic kind of person of the group, whether it be overseas or down in Coolangatta. I might have even maybe modelled myself on his attributes a fraction. I think that's what it could have been, GoPro. Yeah. Very interesting. Very, very interesting to actually think about GoPro. When you think back to, you know, who had a formative influence on your development, your personality. Definitely a formative stage of life, GoPro, those early 20s. Goodbye, GoPro. Morning, GoPro. Friday 15th, 16th October 2020, probably a little bit after 5. Lovely little yoga, meditation about life. Thought I'd just wander down here. I got a little bit hot there doing the yoga, so I'm thinking, maybe I could go for a swim, but sea's a bit rough today, GoPro. But we'll just poke our toe in the water as the lovely sun is about to poke over Green Mountain Hill there for you. So it's almost that time when we might be going for a swim after these yogas, GoPro. Middle of October, getting pretty warm. It's a lovely little poke, isn't it? Hello, little sunrise poking up over. Yeah, so calf got a bit sore yesterday after that incline run, so I didn't really want to do too much this morning. Just a little that's lovely, isn't it? Good timing, Jason. Hey, you're up. Good stretch, and then you will do a good good lazy 30Ks tomorrow. What do you reckon, GoPro? See, it's a bit rough, isn't it? Loud, very loud. Jellyfish. It's a lovely little sunrise, GoPro, isn't it? Oh. Would you look at that? Look at that GoPro. So, I'm thinking of almost finishing my first draft today, GoPro. I'm up to the final chapter. Although I know I've got a lot of work to do. It's kind of a mental thing, I think, just to get that first draft almost done. So maybe today, maybe tomorrow or the next day. So we're only like, to be honest, I probably could have actually had it all done by today to submit, which would have only been a week late with that like 5-week extension, but I think it was due last week or the week before. Maybe last week, maybe the week before, one of them. But I've only been doing but mindfully sort of half days. So clock in at like 6, 7, 8, 9 in the morning, clock out, boom, lunchtime, midday. And then sort of either go to work or chill out in the afternoons. So it's, yeah, if we were doing like 8-hour days, we could have pumped it, but don't need to do that, GoPro, that's just silly. But yeah, hello, lovely sunrise in the background. What can I tell you about GoPro? I don't know. Maybe we'll have a big chat tomorrow. Yep, shower, uni, eat, fuel, run. That's today, GoPro. That's today. Try and stay cool. It's going to be hot, I think. Who knows, GoPro? Who knows? Morning, GoPro. Your battery might die, but today is October the 16th, I think. It is possibly 7:30 in the morning. Just did 25.69 kilometers, 2:51.31. We're trying to go for a steady sort of 6:30 kilometer pace, and we're really trying to focus on the nutrition. So a few things today. Always seems to be something, doesn't it? So last week we really sort of hit the wall. So instead of like doing tailwind every hour and a half, I was doing it every 45 minutes on the dot. And then when I was doing the tailwind on the 45 minutes, I was having something to eat as well. So I had gummy bears, goos, and then a sort of custardy gel. And I feel good in the head. So I didn't sort of push 35 Ks, but hot, sweaty day, but I still feel yeah, sort of cognitively engaged, which I think was what they were saying is when you sort of bonk, you kind of sort of mind drifts and stuff. And that's kind of what I was doing last week. I was kind of almost just sort of zoning out and sort of trying to just sort of stare off into the distance. But what I was googling this week, they were saying that that's probably when you sort of, your body shuts down. So you kind of almost want to be engaged all the time. So they were saying to sort of, when you do sort of see your mind sort of drifting, instead of sort of widening and softening your glance, kind of narrow and kind of focus and sort of concentrate on, you know, little things that's in your control, like stride, arm, head position, gait, cadence, that sort of stuff, which I kind of tried to do today. So when I was sort of drifting a little bit, even just counting, I was like 1, 2, 3, just counted 50 the steps, and that kind of got me more focused. And then even sort of, I was kind of like engaged with what was going on around me. I'm like, okay, blue shoes, pink shirt, red hat, puppy dog, just like noticing things around me. So I think that's kind of a good thing as well. But yeah, I was kind of really cautious with the carbs today, because I did sort of 2 incline runs on the treadmill this week, which were pumping, like level 3, which I hadn't sort of done for a month. So carbs pulled up a bit sore. Like I was a bit sore Wednesday, Thursday, even on the treadmill on the Thursday, a bit sore. Then yesterday, real sore in the afternoon. So I was sort of like deep heated up yesterday afternoon, deep heated again this morning. And yeah, the left calf was real sore yesterday, but then today, like after about 20 minutes, the right calf just went boom. So I was like, ooh, this could be interesting. So yeah, kind of, and like real sore now, just sort of walking it off. So yeah, I don't know. So we might compression socks on. Even this week, really might just try and ease off a little bit this week, because we have been going pretty full on. So maybe yeah, maybe some bike. I'm almost thinking about joining this gym just up the road, because it's hold on, let me switch arms. Let's do another little lap before we sit down. Yeah, so I've been like driving up to Jets at Robina for gyms and showers there, whereas there's one just near the airport which I always drive past, Sierra Fitness, and they had a flyer at uni that said student discount $10.95 a week. I was like, oh, $10.95 a week, that sounds alright. That's, I had a green smoothie from this overpriced cafe yesterday for $10, so for the price of a smoothie a week, you can have a 24-hour gym with a shower there. So that could be a option, I think, because maybe once uni kind of ticks over, I think I might try to do a couple more sort of sessions by around the lunchtime-ish. I'd get up early, do a sesh, And then if I'm working at like 2, 3 in the afternoon, try and do like that sort of 12, 1 o'clock sesh at the gym, shower after sweating, get dressed for work, then go to work. So instead of doing that at Robina, beating traffic, I just do it here. Could be an option, I think. So I might maybe this week pop in, check it out, see if they're any good. But yeah, that's about all that's exciting. You can probably see they're doing up the footy oval, so we won't be running on that anytime soon. Yeah, I ran into one of the water boys, one of the old nuffers, at the bus stop the other morning, and he hadn't changed at all. I think he was just being nice. He said morning. I'm like, oh, g'day Nick, how are you, bud? And I think he took him probably 20 minutes to work out who I was. Nevertheless, oh, so GoPro. Let's think. Yeah, uni is basically done. Basically, so we finished off our first draft yesterday. So we've basically just got to spend 2 weeks polishing that up, and then we'll be sweet. But yeah, let's stretch, recover. We'll go to Woolies, get something to eat for lunch, some bread, a couple of Lucozades, a couple of soda water, power, sparkling waters, maybe an ice cream for this afternoon, and we'll go back to the uni, and we'll yeah, just recover today. Kind of curious about this calf. Nothing popped, but yeah, I think it probably needs maybe a week off. Oh. Do you wanna watch me go pretty? You can watch me. It's not really that exciting, buddy. But oh. So today's the end of week 38, 37. I want to say GoPro. One of them. We'll say 37. How's that sound? But yeah, confident today. I've actually might have worked out the nutrition rather than just focusing on the tailwind, which I thought I could do. I think my larger body size, heat, I'm going to need that like fuel as well, just for cognitive engagement GoPro. So I think what I did today seemed to work out alright. So start and then slow into it. So first thing was gummy bears, hard to chew. Second 45 minutes, Cliff Griffith, easy to chew. Third 45 minutes, had a custody gel, no chewing at all. And then I figure we'd have been back on the 25. We would have looped around. I'd like to think support crew would be around here somewhere. I think I'd probably get a banana and a Lucozade off them. Walk for a minute or two, drop that, get 3 or 4 more tailwinds, and we'll probably get another thing of goos and another gelatin, and then we're into the second 25. Yeah, it's not going to be easy, GoPro. Even if it's like today, that's hot and sweaty. So 26 Ks in 2:45. If I was doing what I was doing today, I'd get 5:30, maybe even 6. It's fair, I guess. Fair. Very fair. 6 could be the barrier. You don't want to go more than 6. Yeah, maybe too much bread yesterday. I think over the past I had like a chicken and rice for lunch, a bunch of bread, a couple peanut butter sandwiches afterwards, protein bars. Yeah, so I might maybe drop it back to rice and tuna next week. Might just go white rice, a couple cans of tuna, we'll edit you up and we'll start week 39, I guess, tomorrow.